Today we're going to be talking about the M2 software. So what we're going to go ahead and do is click on the Start button, and then where you see the M2 plugin icon, go ahead and tap on it, and it will open up the application on the device itself. When you see your username and password, by default on the demo we have it to where the username is demo and the password is demo. Once you enter in both of those pieces of information, you can click OK. Once you're here, you're on the main page, and what you'll do is tap on Options, and then if you click on the About up at the top, it'll show that the device is licensed to. So it's licensed to us, and of course has a device ID, and each one of those are going to be unique. So you're back on the main page. Go ahead and tap on Options again, click on Configure, then you're going to look at another list that's available for you. And what we'll do is do users first, and then here's where you can see where you can add users or remove users for that fact. Where it shows allow config on the far right hand side, that allows the user to be able to actually configure any information on the device itself, so they can change things. If you don't check that box, then it will keep them from changing locations of files and or even adding people like users. So as you see here, I've gone ahead and made a test account just so you can see that it's available for you to do, and I didn't check that. So let's click OK, and that saves it. Click on Options again. Let's go ahead and click on Configure, and then we're going to go to Applications. And what that'll allow us to do is be able to see what you can turn on and off on your record type. You may not use any of these or some of these, so you can make your choice on what you want to have available or not. We also have the export directory up there, which you can click on that blue link, and it'll actually allow you to be able to decide where you want that to be saved. Once you made your changes, just click on OK, and it'll take you back to that main page again. Click on Options, and then we're going to click on Configure, and we'll go ahead and do the next piece of Department. From here you'll see that you're in the department area at the top. The mnemonics and the descriptions are available. When you click on New Department, the mnemonic for that, the name of it, has to be identical to whatever that is inside the MEDITECH server. So for us here, we've created a demo little stock piece. So one of our departments is Sub 1. The description again is something completely up to you. It makes it more identifiable if you to be able to really see what that's all about. Our second department here is going to be Main, so we'll type that in. And again, the description area is for you to put in something that's more meaningful to you. It's not required. Go ahead and click on OK when you're finished with that, and it'll take you back to the main page. Tap on Options again. We'll go ahead and click on Configure, and from Configure we'll tap on Inventory. We've created only a single inventory, so we're going to go ahead, and you'll see it says inventory at the top, and again that mnemonic has to be identical to what's inside your MEDITECH server. So we've created one. Tap on New Inventory, and it's going to be CS. And again, that description field is completely up to you to make it more meaningful on your end. It is not a required field. Click OK when you're finished. Now you can go ahead and tap on Options, and let's click on Configure. And what we're going to do now is go to Stock List. Stock List will allow you to create that exported list from your MEDITECH server so that you can upload it onto your device. You can see here it says Stock List at the top, and it gives you kind of a column based here. We'll click on New List, and from New List you'll see that there will be a file that will show up here called Sample Stock. That's one we've created, so that would be like your exported text file. We'll tap on it, and then it will ask us if we want to load this stock list, and we're going to of course say yes. What that'll do is take a second, and it'll load that stock list up on the device for you. Of course, this is as large as your inventory, so that could take a little bit longer than what we have here. Once you're done with that, click on OK. Well, let me go ahead and show you what it shows here, kind of a list of what it's showing. So we'll go ahead and click OK. And now we're back to the main menu. Now let's go ahead and click on New Record. And this is where you can choose on what you want to do. We're going to go ahead and do physical inventory. And from here you have to choose the inventory that you have. So we've only created one, so there's only one to choose from. You may have multiple, so you need to be sure to choose the correct inventory of where you're wanting to do these, take this stock from. The comment field, of course, is again optional. So it's not mandatory. Go ahead and click New Row, and that will provide a space for you to go ahead and scan the barcode of the item. And I'm just going to pick something here to scan. Now you'll be able to adjust the quantities that you have on hand. You use the little arrow buttons. You can enter it on the keypad on the device itself. It's completely up to you, whatever's easiest. Let's go ahead and click on New Row again. We're going to go ahead and scan another item, and it'll populate that field. And then we're going to adjust its quantities of whatever you have on hand. Once you're finished taking that inventory, you'll go ahead and just tap on the OK button at the bottom. And from there you'll see it shows you the record type, so it shows that you've done a physical inventory with a time date stamp on it. This allows you to see that that has been completed. What you'll do is there'll be a list of them. If you do each one, physical inventory, card exchange, or whatnot, it'll create that list. Let's go ahead and tap on Options and then Configure. From Configure, let's go ahead and look at the application piece again, because I want you to see that export directory. So that's where that's going to export that file to. When you can create a sync profile if you're going to be docking the device, or you can go ahead and do a Wi-Fi share one so you can export it on the fly. So again, there's your records. We're going to click on Options, and then you'll see a new piece called Export. That's come available because we've created a record. So we'll tap on Export, and it's going to say, are you sure you want to do this? We're going to say yes. And of course it tells you that this completed successfully, and it tells you to be sure to upload the file to MEDITECH to complete the process. So once you see that screen, you can go ahead and just tap on OK, and you're back to the home page. So you've actually completed a full success process of uploading your stock list and sending it out to the MEDITECH server, either through a dock or through your Wi-Fi. Just be sure to log out, and you will be good to go to pass that on to the next user.